Hi, Lisa Zimmer here. I'm gonna sit still at the beginning of videos and smile, because otherwise Facebook saves the thumbnail as some horrible face. See if anybody's gonna join us. All right, so I didn't get a chance to go live yesterday. We launched a couple of things, and I want to make sure everybody knows about them. Get a few peeps invited here. I'm gonna talk about the Builders FAQ, and we also launched the UK Trifold. Right, let's see if anybody's going to join us. There we go. It's working now. Yay! Hey, everybody. All right, so just to bring you up to speed, say hi. Hey, I have a special shout out for Miss Jackie Holloway, who was our lifesaver yesterday on the UK Trifold. So could everyone give Jackie a round of applause on the UK Trifold assistance? So she has an eagle eye and was up to speed on all of these supery dupery mind-blowingly complicated changes that have taken place in the UK market. So we honestly would have turned out a very poor quality product had it not been for Jackie. So thank you, Jackie. Enjoy your free trifold. We appreciate your assistance greatly. All right, so if you're not in the UK market, it won't mean anything to you, but some new terminology coming out of the UK market, like chemical diffusion, cosmetic, and what was the other? Cosmetic and food flavoring. Instead of internal, topical, and aromatic, they're going to be required to use for compliance cosmetic, food flavoring, and chemical diffusion. So when people wonder, why are these trifolds so complicated? That's why. All right, so the good news is it's out. It's beautiful. It's UK compliant. It's just a stunner. So tell all your UK friends. It's super easy to edit for Europe, my understanding, because all you have to do is change the pricing, because we pulled all of the information from Europe, enrollments, etc. So it should be fairly easy to edit for the Europe market, unless you're another language altogether. So anywho's, so UK Trifold's launched, Builder FAQ is launched. Got my FAQ binder here. So there's a welcome email, or welcome, the first page is a welcome when you purchase the Builder FAQ. That you're going to purchase off of our website. It's lisazimmer.net/shop, and just scroll down. We're going to get lots of the same questions over and over and over. It's good for any market, and here's why. It's a template. It's not word for word what you're going to say to your team, okay? If you use the Trifold and the make and takes and refer to doTERRA's empowered success tools, etc., then it could be word for word. But maybe you use the Trifold, but you don't use our make and takes. Maybe you don't use doTERRA's tools at all. You use somebody else's tools. You'll plug your links and information about those tools into that post. Same thing with the empowered success tools. Even if you use empowered success, but you're in a different country, all you're going to do is edit that one post with your link to your empowered success tools for your country. So this is good for any market. Even if you don't speak the language, you're just going to purchase the FAQ and then translate. And I recommend, if you're in a dual language market, say you're Spanish and English, keep the English, translate it to Spanish, and put the Spanish in the same post on top, because you're going to have people that speak multiple languages once you start branching out internationally, okay? So it's just your tool to answer the top 21 most commonly asked questions when you're getting a builder started, or you have your builders that are super, super important for launching, maintaining shares and part-time builders, because you're not going to mentor them all the time. If they're not enrolling, there's no reason to mentor. And it goes through that in the builder group. Action equals mentoring and support. If there's no action, there's no support needed. But this tool is going to be perfect for those lower action or part-time or shares. It's perfect for everyone, but you want it for these people because you're not going to be weekly mentoring with them or monthly mentoring with them. So when they have a question like what's Power 3 or what's a transfer form or blah, blah, you've got it right there. It'd be great. That's in the Builder FAQ. Go check it out. Done, right? Because that's our whole goal is 60-second solutions for 99% of what we do. You're still going to have situations where you're going to have an in-depth need or a one-of-a-kind need. Someone wants to build their own website. What do? That's not going to be in here because most of your teams aren't going to need to build their own website. So get your Builder FAQ, get your time back, get your life back, get things launched. Leslie says, still waiting for mine to be sent out. If you can get it to me. Oh, fabulous, Leslie. I'll go get caught up on emails. I thought I sent that yesterday, so check your spam to make sure. And I'll go grab that quick. Let me write that down. Leslie Silver. All right. If you are in the UK market and you bought the US Trifold prior to this and you don't love what you edited, then just email me your receipt of your US purchase and say, I would like UK. It's really great if you put that in the subject, need UK, and I have to have your paid receipt. And then I'll reply with the UK one attached, okay? So I'm going to send those to you. Now, keep in mind, moving forward, that's just because there was a little time lapse there for that market. Moving forward, if something changes for the UK market, you're responsible for editing that trifold yourself or purchasing a new one. We're gonna put teeny tiny creation dates on the front of every trifold, super, super tiny but legible, so you know exactly when it was created, okay? Right, I don't see any questions yet. So welcome to your Builder FAQ Atom and Tag 'em system. The very second sentence in the document that you're gonna get is start here, request to join the Facebook group, and I give you the name of the Facebook group. We're not publicizing the name of the Facebook group because we have too many people. We changed how it's named. We have too many people requesting to join Facebook groups that are paid groups that they haven't paid for, and we have someone working literally 10 to 20 hours a week just on that. Give us 24 hours to get you approved because we have to match up the purchaser with the person applying to join. And then also, not everyone, we're having a lot of people forgetting to request to join the group, and that's where it's going to be easiest to copy photos, and you'll be able to pull any files out of the Files tab. So I'm going to go live in there this week and do a little tutorial on how I use it with my new builders to launch them. I do a Zoom call with them and screen share and pull up each post and go through each post with them and focusing on the first couple posts, basically interviewing them and getting them ready. Because what's really cool about this Builder FAQ, it's going to help you ask the complicated questions like, what do you really want to be? Are you going to be a hobbyist? Are you going to be a part-time builder? Are you going to be a full-time builder? These are the commitments. Where do you see yourself? And what's nice about it is it's not all coming directly from you. It's coming from the words on the screen. So if it's more assertive than you are or more direct than you are, it's more comfortable to do because you're just reading the words on the screen. So once again, we want to give you the tools, the words, everything to say so that this is easier for you to start implementing. And then it's easier for your people to duplicate. If a brand new builder has a brand new builder, they can turn around and do the same thing with their person because you just did it with them and the tools are right there and they don't have to remember any of the right words or things to say. We literally give you the words to say. Rena says, we have to purchase new updated one for US if we bought first one. Everyone has to purchase updated trifolds. $20 does not cover our costs to provide updates for everyone forever and ever and ever for the life of doTERRA. So doTERRA is going to make changes, I don't know, maybe once a year, not even. And it's up to you to edit your trifold or purchase a new one once they're launched, and we'll always announce once they're launched. As new ones come out, we haven't had too many relaunches. On the existing trifold for the US, the only thing that changed was from join and save to become a member, because doTERRA changed that. You can just open that in sedge.com free PDF editor and edit it yourself. That's no big deal. And then, or if it's easier, just buy a new download. And so if anything else changes moving forward, same thing, just edit it yourself or purchase a new download. Keep in mind, for example, when I went through my filing cabinet, I threw out about 3 feet high of tear pads that were outdated with wrong pricing, wrong products, products that didn't exist anymore, etc. I threw away thousands of dollars in tear pads. I, over 4 years, had purchased every single tear pad on the market to just educate myself, learn more. I never wanted someone to ask me a question and me not be able to pull a piece of paper out of my binder. So I had 1 or 2 pieces of every tear pad in a binder, and all those got thrown in the garbage. Well, I donated them. Like, I took them to workshop and told everybody have at her. Like, these are outdated, can't use them anymore, pull what you want, okay? The beauty of our materials is you're never going to have that. You're never going to have 3 feet high of printed materials that are going to go in the toilet, because you're going to print these as you need them, other than your trifolds. I print mine blank without customization, and I just put a sticker on them when I want it customized for myself. That way I can print more and give them out to my new enrollments and say, here's 2 trifolds, hand these out to your friends and enroll them, etc. So keep in mind, we are saving you a ton of money and saving a ton of paper by having these as electronic downloads. A lot of times you're going to, Erin says, remind how we buy. So go to lisazimmer.net/shop, or you can just go to lisazimmer.net, and one of the top items on the toolbar is order handouts. All of our products are under order handouts, okay? And then just choose your market. All right, let me see that I'm answering questions here. At what point in building your business would you recommend buying the Builder FAQ? Is this something you should have from the beginning at once you hit a certain rank? I personally would now, and here's why. Because I wasn't good at it. I didn't feel comfortable talking to people about building the business, because when you are a brand new builder, you are still growing in the doTERRA growth chart. Like, you're still finding your belief in the product, let alone belief in yourself as a leader or opportunity. I did not mentor a single person, like mentoring, until I was 9 months into Diamond. I discovered a mentoring program and everyone was talking about it in the Diamond board, so I bought it. I had never mentored anyone on my team. I didn't know how. I just knew how to do what I did, and I didn't know how to explain it or help them or put it in language that they understood, because I was, super high sales and marketing background. And so I would have given anything to have this basic tool, because I put people in places that they shouldn't have been, because I made assumptions, or they said they wanted to build. So I create a 5th leg. We all know not to do that, right? I created a 6th leg because they said, I'm going to build, I'm going to do it full time. Yay! And they didn't. And so now we're 4 years later, and they should have been under legs 1, 2, 3, or 4 for solid diamond. Okay, so had I had this tool, and had they said at any point in time, or not done the action items that I could have said, okay, are you doing those action items? I could have moved them, to a completely different leg when they were under 1,000 OV and not performing. Okay, so it will help you weed out and categorize people into what they really are. People are not built. I have people that I mentor all the time, and they'll say, oh, that's my builder. And I'm like, there's 2 people under them. And how long have they been doing it? Oh, 2 years. I'm like, that's not a builder. Let's talk about what they really are. And that's where you can use this tool to help you identify, because it's going to have a clear explanation of what you are. Everyone calls themselves builders, and less than 10% of those people really are building a doTERRA business. It's a hobby for them, or they're a casual sharer. And so this is going to help you weed them out, and then going to help you take them to the next steps. There's no point in taking your hobbyist or casual sharer to the next steps. They get overwhelmed and confused, but the tools are there in the FAQ if they want to take themselves to the next step. So one thing I see happen a lot too is builders trying to control their builders. Oh no, I don't want to add them to this yet. I don't want them to get overwhelmed. Well, how's about making your tool not overwhelming? That would be even better, right? So that's what this FAQ does as well. The builder FAQ, you put your builders in, you focus on posts 1, 2, and 3 with them. That's step 1. And then let them read through the other posts at their leisure. If they don't get the post, it's not a post that they need to worry about right then. But don't hold information back. I recently had a builder reach out and say, I want this, I want to buy that, I want to buy that, I bought this already for our team. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're on our team, everything's free. And they're like, well, my enroller never told me. My enrollers never put me in any builder stuff because the enroller wanted to keep them from being overwhelmed. This builder was ready to go and take more action. Adding them to the FAQ would have solved that. They wanted more. Their builder didn't know they wanted more because their builder was worried about overwhelming them. That person could have taken off past post 1, 2, and 3 and gone through 4 through 21 and trained themselves, right? So I just love this builder FAQ, right? So just help get your people that are enrolling into your builder FAQ. You can rename it whatever you want, and they can train themselves. You can do it step by step with them, but just help them get started. Okay. Heather says, I love the builder FAQ. Jackie, I think it'd be great for even people with smaller teams. Yay! Thanks, Heather. Really, 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 really need everybody's feedback. If it's positive, post it. If it's not, message me so I can fix it. Right. Gina says, if I purchase the builder FAQ, I can add as many builders shares as I need and they stay in the group. Correct. Yep. If they ever want to branch out and do their own, then they would need to purchase the FAQ system for rights to replicate it and duplicate it. Otherwise, it's copyright infringement and stealing. Yep. So encourage your builders to use the same unless if groups get too big. That's the only time it becomes a problem is if you're really big and you're tagging your builders, and say you're on a really huge team and 100 people get tagged a day. You do get notifications of all those if they're recently tagged. I go through like once or twice a week and clear out tags. So if you're too big of a group, then have your builders take responsibility. Plus, remember, you want to start being seen as the leader with your team. So you decide when you want to do that. Erin says, I love that you're so real and honest. Thanks. And it makes us realize we all make mistakes. We make a lot of mistakes, but we can improve. Always, always, always. So post your positive comments here. If you have something that you don't love, email me. Private messages on Facebook are terrible because I get hundreds a day. And if I accidentally click on it, but I'm not ready to deal with it, and I don't remember to go back to it, it's gone forever. I can't remember who sent me what or whatnot. So email me if something's wrong. Somebody just emailed me recently from Australia. They didn't love that there were 2 products on a make and take that weren't available except in the US back office. If you email me, I can help you understand the method to the madness. 99 times out of 100, it's strategically done that way. I've got this 5 strengths that take me from beginning to end. So I've probably already thought about why I did that, but it doesn't mean I don't make mistakes. So I do make mistakes. So we strategically planned 1 or 2 products on handouts for non-US markets that have US back office that aren't needed for a recipe. They're just there for that topic, right? So like say try yeast soft gels. I put that in there as an extra, not needed for the make and take, to remind you, because it has an asterisk next to it and it says on the bottom, not available except in US back office. That's a prompt for you to remember to talk about, hey, we have a lot more products available in our US back office as well. So we got you covered, whatever you need. It's a prompter for you to do a better job. So if they're on a website and they happen to be on a non-Australia website and they see Tri-Use soft gels or DDR Prime or they see something else, they'll remember, oh, hey, I don't see that in my back office. Maybe that's in the US back office and I really, really want that because I learned about it somewhere else. Okay, so ask your questions. We usually have a reason or we made a mistake and we'll fix it. Yay. Heather says she's still setting up her business builder FAQ, but so far she's loving it. Yay! I hadn't gotten any feedback because it's so brand new, and I did not sleep at all last night because I was like, does it suck? I had 7 people preview it from beginner rank to diamond. I think the highest was diamond rank. I got positive feedback on it all, but I was really, really nervous. And remember, if anything's missing, say there's a topic that's super, super important to you, you're passionate about it, add a post. That's what it's there for. You customize it. Right, let's see what else. Donna, just got my first builder. Yay! All right, get your builder FAQ, like first thing, and do a Zoom screen share or sit down with them and go through this together, or on the phone and go through it together. Yay. Donna, another Donna says, I love the FAQ. It is so helpful. Oh, yay. So keep in mind, too, like somebody that's been in this business for a long time is going to look at that and go, wow, those first couple posts are pretty remedial. Yes, yes, they are. They need to be, because we forget what it's like to not know anything. So we wrote this. We came home super inspired on Saturday. One of my brand new builders had tons of questions, which I love. They feel weird asking so many questions. They're like, oh, I'm annoying you, I'm annoying you. No, you're not. The people that ask you tons of questions, that's a good sign of a share and builder, right? Or someone that's going to stick with it because they're passionate about it. They're thinking about doTERRA, so they have a lot of questions. Pay attention to them. So we came home from workshop and Katie and I had spent like 9 hours the weekend before last on this thing. We came back and rewrote the whole thing again from his perspective. The first half is all from his perspective. I said, Katie, we got to go back and pretend we don't know anything about doTERRA and rewrite this for these brand new builders so they get it. Okay, you got to remember the people that you're talking to don't know their butt from a hole in the ground, an LLV from an LRP. So it is really going to help you. Robin says, I would love a Zoom showing this to us. Yes, I will do that within the group, and then we'll go through. I'm going to do that in the group, and I'll go through with you how I'm using it with mine. I don't give out free access or free Cs to some of these materials because unfortunately lots of people just steal it and don't pay for it, and then we can't afford to continue because I don't price these things to make $1 million. $49 for what took me, a year to build is ridiculously underpriced. And so, yeah, I can't risk people stealing it. Jasmine said, I thought the FAQ was $39. There's 2. Customer FAQ, and that's $39. And then the builder FAQ, and that's $49. Those prices could change in the future, but for right now, it's the customer FAQ is $39 and the builder is $49. We keep different prices on all of our products. I'm always thinking it's painful. We keep different prices on all of our products so that when they come through PayPal, a lot of times we instantly know what people bought. And so we can go, like last night, I was able to see everybody that spent $49 on the 21st of August all got immediately approved into the group. I didn't have to look at all the other hundreds of transactions at different prices. So we're literally always thinking, it's painful. I need a lot of serenity to calm this brain down. I feel like. Lisa says, I feel like although I have really no builders yet, I'm getting this at the beginning to start right. So exciting. Well, Lisa, that's a great idea. And here's why, because it's going to help you know what to focus on and make sure that you're ready with your checklist. For more details, put your peeps in biz tips. This is free. There's top leaders who literally their training for builders is go join Lisa Zimmer Biz Tips. And they are ecstatic because I do all the work. But what's nice is this is a community effort. It's only as good as your contributions, your testimonials, your questions and feedback. And so it is a lot of work, but it's not as much work as if I was not getting your feedback and your comments and your help. Awesome. Leslie ordered the FAQ and loves it. Yay. Dina, Builder FAQ. There's two. Builder FAQ, Customer FAQ. We're going to load the Customer FAQ to our website as well. So they're going to be really clearly identified. Pay attention. Right now it says FAQ for builders. So we'll also have Customer FAQ on the website probably next week. I want to make sure that people aren't confused and don't buy the wrong one because we'll have the most people buying the Builder FAQ in this next week. So right now the Customer FAQ, you just go to the Announcements tab in this group, scroll to the FAQ. I'm going to go rename it FAQ for Customers, and you order that one manually through PayPal, and there's directions on how to do it. Rena says, can you explain it in an overview? Yep, I sure can. We have two FAQ systems. We have a Customer FAQ. It's the top 20 most commonly asked questions in doTERRA by customers or people that start enrolling friends and family. And we have a Builder FAQ, and it's the top 21. I couldn't condense to 20. Top 21 most commonly asked questions, situations, how to launch your builder, the process to do it, the tools to use. So when you get someone, Rena, on your team that wants to share and build, boom, you add them to the FAQ Facebook group, or I'm selling the information, you put it in 21 posts, or you put it in a password protected part of your website, or you put it in a password protected Thinkific. If you don't know what any of those things are, don't worry. Once you pay, you get into the group. We have a technical expert who for $20 will put the FAQ and explain to you where it goes, and she'll do it for you. So she will put it in a Facebook group separately, or she'll put it in an existing Facebook group in units. I don't know that she builds Thinkifics or anything like that. You'd probably have to do that on your own or pay a separate price because that's a lot more complicated. But the point being, once you get in the group, it tells you exactly how to use it. All right. Sandy says, I bought the Builder FAQ for my team and I'm looking forward to setting it up. Is this difficult to set up for someone who isn't techie? Nope. Or is there someone we can hire to help set it up? Yep, awesome. So both. This new format where you got a single PDF, it's easier to cut and paste and right into the groups. Or you can just pay Lana Perry 20 bucks. Lana's going to be on a 3 to 4 week time frame. If she gets it done sooner, awesome. But because we're still getting a lot of people loving our Customer FAQ and the influx of the Builder FAQ, you'll be on a 3 to 4 week time frame. So I'll leave that up to you. Marie, what? How did I miss that? I'm not sure what part you missed, but here's the beauty of our Customer FAQ. I don't care who you are, you need this, or you need to find an upline that has one, or buy your own. So I can enroll someone, and within 24 hours, I add them to my Customer FAQ Facebook group. I tag them and post 1, 2, and 3 on how to get started with their doTERRA. Top 150 uses for oils, how to make a roller, how to fill a diffuser, favorite products to order next. I don't even know what they are anymore because I don't even read them. I just add them and tag them. I don't have to explain anything. And a lot of times, by the time I talk to them at their 7 to 10 day follow-up, we'll go through, I have my oils now, what, and recipes. That's in the FAQ. So if they don't keep their appointment, they're still learning. You just copy and paste the information out of the FAQ on Facebook and email it to them if they're not on Facebook. And at the 7 to 10 day follow-up, they usually have their list of products they want, or they've already set up their LRP on their own. Or if there's someone I rolled at the end of the month, usually they've already ordered the 125 PVL by themselves. Like, I'm not kidding. In 5 days, I had someone at the end of February. She enrolled like the second to last day of February or something. I had her enrolled, added to FAQ, tagged her in posts 1, 2, and 3. She kept reading more posts. She saw the live video that week on what the new promotion was and wanted the oils for the new promotion, the 10% off and the free oil of the month. And she had learned in our group what products we love to order next. And she set up her own LRP following the FAQ rules. She processed 125 PV or more. She didn't even have her enrollment products yet. By day 5, she messaged me and said, I don't want to wait till day 10. My products just came. And the products I already ordered on that LRP thing will be here. So I want to go over those too. I'm like, you already ordered LRP? She's like, oh yeah, I already did the 125 LRP. And I saw in the post that we can do one of these fun new DIY classes. And I saw in the post that I can enroll my friends and family myself. So I'm going to enroll my sister and we want to host a class together. Can we go ahead and schedule that too? So in 5 days, all that was accomplished because of the customer FAQ system, right? All right, Stephanie says, where's the FAQ? Sorry, I came in late. So Builder FAQ is for sale on lisazimmer.net/shop. And the customer FAQ, it will be on there next Tuesday, late afternoon. But for right now, it's available. The customer FAQ is available by going to the announcements tab in this group. Scroll to FAQ step, and directions on how to do that are right there. Trisha, new builder here with my hubby. Yay, hi hubby. All right, I think we should purchase this. Yes, very simple tool. Donna says, where do I find it? Please purchase. So builder FAQs on the website, lisazimmer.net/shop. Customer FAQ right now is not on the website yet. It will be in a week. Everybody can still get it. You go to announcements tab in this group. It's like announcements, files, photos, videos. Go to announcements, scroll to the FAQ picture, click on it, and it has directions on how to order that. At what point do you believe it is time to begin a Facebook group for the team? So that's completely up to you. I did it fairly early on because my choices for upline support, there were too many, and it was getting confusing. And the place where we went to ask health questions had like 30-some thousand people on it. So every day I would log in and there'd be like 40 people ask, what do I do for a headache? 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 And I was like, peace out. It wasn't controlled, and it was too big. So I was like, I'm out. I'm doing my own thing. I'm starting from scratch. I love marketing and sales. I love figuring out how to post well, and I'm going to do my own thing. A lot of my builders don't want to do their own thing. So they don't create their own pages because they don't want to maintain and do this and do it well. They work full-time, they have other commitments or other whatevers, right? So you have to decide based on you. If you're happy with what your upline offers and you're able to use it for free, try to do things together. If that is not working for you, then do your own, but just know you're doing the work until you have builders to start sharing in the work with you. Melissa, this is such a huge blessing. Yay! Just purchase mine. I will be getting it running ASAP. You're welcome, Melissa. All right, so give us 24 hours. Like, seriously, it was all I could do to put makeup on and do my hair for you guys today to do this live video. I'm just barely hanging on here. So I may crash and burn here pretty soon. But give us 24 hours to get you into the FAQ group. That's normal. We promised that on the other one as well, because I need help. I need lots of help. My husband, I have an announcement to make. My husband announced at his work that he'll be doing this full time with me. So my husband is retiring. Other than he is going to go in, he works at a car dealership, does management, finance, sales, does everything. And he's going to go in 1 day a week to help him out in finance because no one else can do finance on the finance guy's day off. So he's going to help him 1 day a week for as long as he can. But his 100% focus now, other than being mayor, is the doTERRA business because I'm crashing. I'm crashing hard. Right. I want all these tools done for my team, your teams, for doTERRA, so we can make this the best there is. Too many people in doTERRA were quitting before they got to the good stuff because it was too hard. It was too confusing. It was too overwhelming. And I don't want people to quit. I want this to be simple. I want to give you the vision. It's like that, there's a visual out there. It's like this guy chipping away and building a tunnel, and he throws his tools in the air and gives up, and then like right on the other side of the tunnel is like the pot of gold or something. I don't know what it is. And that's happening too much in doTERRA. People are seeing, oh, my friend's making money right away with Monat. Okay, great. His hair is falling out. But or my friends, making more money right out of the gate with blah, 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 blah. Great for this amount of time, and then they struggle with retention. So doTERRA's retention, I know it's higher than this now, but it's like the old numbers were like 65 or 67% retention. Most other MLMs, a killer retention in most other MLMs is 10%. So when you have builders who are just wanting the quick buck because you haven't made them fall in love with doTERRA and the lifestyle so that they wouldn't even think of doing anything else, those are the people that hop from MLM to MLM to MLM. They're going to be sorely disappointed because they might make a few more bucks on a couple sales on the front end, but there's zero residual retention. It's so bad. And they don't realize it. So then they'll go on to LuLaRoe, right? And then they'll spend $7,000 on all these clothes that they're stuck with forever, and they're in debt up to their eyeballs for the $7,000, and they can't sell them all, and they're all out of business, right? So point being, all these tools are created to keep you going because it is simple, it is better. All we have to do is share. We don't have to sell. We just share because the products are that good. Now we just need the systems to be that good, right? So we've got Empowered Success with doTERRA. Our tools fit with that. It's not a replacement for them. It's a good fit. The Trifold is the condensed version of the class in a box. That's what I worked out with doTERRA, right? And it's what you need to pass out all the time because you're not going to be in line in Costco and hand out a natural solutions booklet, right? You're going to hand them a Trifold. You can get them to class and you love doing super detailed, extensive education classes like the natural solutions class. Great, do it. But still do your Trifold make and takes to build your community, LRP, fun, and grow your team. All right. Kathy says, pay Lana Perry. She's totally worth it. I know, right? 20 bucks to build the whole thing. I would have had to do that for me had I known back then. Marie says, love the customer FAQ. Lana is priceless to put it up. She is. Sandy says, I have the customer FAQ and just need to use it more. And it's habit. It takes habit. So what's beautiful now is I never even look at it. My whole downline just knows to use it. So I'll see notifications. And when I see like Janelle's brilliant at using our FAQ. She enrolls someone and it says, Janelle, just commented on. And the comment is Susie Q. And I'm like, sweet, that's how I know Janelle enrolled someone, because my Facebook notification says, you know, Janelle just commented Susie Q, Susie Q, Susie Q. And so I know Janelle just added and tagged Susie Q into post 1, 2, and 3 in the builder or in the customer FAQ. All right. I need to buy the customer FAQ, says Donna. Yep. Sounds like it will be a tremendous resource for customers. Yep. So even if you just have it for yourself, and you can copy and paste the posts into email form if you're not a Facebook person, you're going to have the information and the tools so you can use it effectively. Holy cow, there's 118 comments. I got to get caught up. Maria says, you're the bomb, my friend. Thanks, Maria. North Carolina, now any Yay Oilers? Hey, Patricia. Patricia, we got the, this is the biz group, so probably not any Yay Oilers in North Carolina right now. Everybody, oh yeah, I was like, what are they congratulating me for? My husband came home. That's how tired I am. So he's off right now doing some mayor thing, but he actually took me to lunch today. He agreed to leave the house. I haven't been leaving the house at all because I've been working on all this stuff. But I asked him today, I said, what made you finally decide? And I'm going to get through this without crying. I'm just so tired. And he's like, I think you're on the verge of losing it. It's like, you're very perceptive, honey. I can usually handle a lot. Convention has me a little stressed out and nervous. I want to have so many things ready for convention, but I think I'm just putting too much pressure on myself to do that. So these were super important, the UK Trifold and the FAQ. We'll get the customer FAQ loaded next week. I want to create 3 new handouts for you to launch at convention. They'll be available for everyone, but it's going to be a super duper awesome convention price. They're not going to be like any other handouts, so they won't overlap. I really want those done, and I'm just going to do my best. All right, Wendy says FAQ has been ridiculously amazing. Yay! And I know it works, right? Because Wendy came to me and I'm like, Wendy, we got to work on this LRP rate and engaging. And Wendy, did you go from, I think you went from elite to silver just in a few months of mentoring and using our tools. Wendy's my girl. All right. Did I get through them all? I think I got through them all. All right, so just post in the comments if you have any more questions, but if you're in the UK, go get your UK Trifold. Remember, if you're in any market, and we have most of the handouts for Australia, and we have the top 10 handout for Spanish US market, and we have the Spanish Trifold for US market, and we have Canada Trifold and top 10 essentials make and take. I'm tired, I can't remember what else. For all the other markets, just buy the regular make and takes and edit them. There's no prices. You might have to change the name of a kit. You might have to delete a picture of something, or like if there's a picture of a product, like delete it. It's all super easy to do in the make and takes. It's the Trifold that's a little more challenging to edit. All right, let's see here. Hello from Pennsylvania. Wendy. Yeah, Wendy went elite to silver with mentoring. Yay. Darlene says, don't reinvent the wheel. Use what's available to you. LZ's materials are proven success. Just duplicate. Yay. I'm super nervous about speaking at convention. It's not a huge time frame, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, what should I say? What's the most important thing? Post in the comments what you think the most important thing people should know in the audience at convention, the pre-convention event that I'm speaking at. What they should know about the make and takes. What have make and takes done for you? I've been collecting your testimonials, but what have make and takes done for you? So for us, we got more people wanting to build. Because the make and takes were fun and they wanted to do that. They didn't want to teach the complicated class that I was teaching. And when we did the make and take, they were like, ooh, that's fun, I'll do that. So we got more people building, more people sharing, more people enrolling. better LRPs with their customers because they're exposed to more recipes, more people making friends. So there seems to be a lot less work for me because now when Susie Q posts in our members group a question about what do y'all do for this, a lot more people are answering because a lot more people know Susie Q because they met her at workshop or they met her at a make and take. Or so there's all kinds of fascinating things. So post in the comments what make and takes are doing for your business. So yeah, so if you want to do a mentoring session, you go to lisazimmer.net/mentoring. If you want to watch some business training videos, they're in here, but they're also at lisazimmer.net/videos. The toolbar at the top tells you what everything is, but everything that we sell is in it says shop handouts, but it's just everything. Wendy says, make and takes have helped engage her team and helped her new peeps know how to use their oils better. Rena, oh, that's good, Rena. Let me take a picture of that. Rena says, make and takes makes it feel so non-business. Yes. And that's why people are asking us if they can do what we do now instead of like shoving it down their throat and feeling kind of Amway-ish, right? You're such a natural speaker. Oh, yay. I'm glad you think so. You're explaining the make and takes right now. All you need to add is how you go about setting one up and planning it. Oh, perfect. Okay. Melissa, I think you should talk about servant leadership. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to take pictures of these because I don't want to scroll and look for them later. Okay, you guys are awesome. All right, I'm going to get off. I like visiting with you because it means I won't go start another project and stress myself out. So how does this stay on here where it's my safe place? My husband said he left to go do a couple things. He's like, promise you're not going to work this afternoon. I'm like, I promise. And I went and put makeup on and did my hair and took like 20 selfies for, I hate selfies. Let's take selfies for the thumbnails of our YouTube videos. And then I'm like, oh, I need to go live and tell everybody. Oh, and I need to do this. Oh, and I need to do this. And so I better get off before he comes home and I'll go pretend that I didn't work. All right, guys, go get your builder FAQ. I'll post in the top here and make it clear. I apologize, it's confusing, but I only have my graphic designer website person for like 4 hours on Tuesdays. So I literally have to fit like 100 hours worth of work in those 4 hours as fast as I can. And then I got to wait again. So we'll get the rest up on the website. All right, show us your hearts and love and thumbs up if you're excited about the Builder FAQ and all these new tools you're learning about. I better get off because if he comes home and I'm working, I'm going to be grounded. All right, you guys have a good one. Happy oiling.